Big River here. We got a box of reptiles today. Got another box should be showing up tomorrow. I'm really excited to see what's in the box. These orders all went in last week, so now I'm kind of forgetting what I ordered. Kind of. It's obvious surprise as you guys. Get some of these packing peanuts out of the way so we can find out what we have in the box. First thing up and out is, oh dang, these are poison dart frogs. These are turquoise poison dart frogs. I was going to hold off on ordering these, and somebody said they wanted some, and then we got mixed up. Anyway, long and short is I've got some Maraudus poison dart frogs this year. These are turquoise. Might have some more in there. We'll see how many they sent. I'm concerned about how many they had. Next thing out of this box is a crested gecko. This one is a Dalmatian crested gecko. Dalmatians have little black spots on them, which is kind of fun. I am a big fan of crested geckos. You may have figured that out by how many crested geckos we've ordered so far. This looks like more poison dart frogs. These are, again, these are super blue and green poison dart frogs. I don't know if you can see them. Maybe we'll see about getting some tank pics so you can really see them. Tiny little guys. Remember, poison dart frogs aren't really poisonous when they're captive reared. They have to eat something from their environment in the wild to actually get their toxin. They're just super cool for us. Here's some more crested geckos. This is a color morph called a harlequin. A couple of those guys as well. So, we only get one. I guess I only got one of the Dalmatians. I was expecting two of those. Maybe there's one in another cup. A couple of harlequins. Uh-oh, here we go. Here's a toad. This is an Asian toad. See, saw something very similar to this when I was vacationing once on my honeymoon. Actually, I was in Fiji and we saw toads like that everywhere. Alrighty, after a short pause, here we go again. This is a chocolate millipede. I sure like the millipedes. These are nice and big like those smokies we got in last time. Got a little bit of weight to them even. Super cool millipedes. I think he's even bigger than the smokies. That one is anyway. Millipedes are super easy and fun to keep. They fit right along. They fit right along with your bioactive stuff. This little dude is another type of frog. This is called a budget toad. Budget toad kind of acts and lives like a Pac-Man frog, but just look more like a wad of snot. Super cool, easy to keep. I shouldn't say easy to keep because somebody done to me for that. All reptiles are special and need special care and need to be set up properly. But there are some that are a lot easier to find what you need than others. Here's some more poison dart frogs. These are more of those Aratus turquoise. So I did get 4 Aratus turquoise and then a couple of the other types over there, the super blue and green, somewhere there. Another cup. Let's see, this is Bumblebee Millipedes. Not as big as those other guys, but they sure are pretty. Look up on these guys and see what their max length is. Super, super pretty little millipede. I like millipedes. I like bugs, what can I say? This is what they call Florida ivory. So that's 3 different types of millipedes: chocolates, bumblebees, and ivories. I can't remember what else was in the order. There might have been one other type. We'll see. This is, oh, these guys are neat. Let's see if we can see them. This is West African whiptail scorpion. He's got moss on him so you can't see him there. There he is right there. Whiptail scorpions are pretty fantastic looking. They actually get pretty good size, about the size of your hand. They're a scorpion without a tail. That's why they call them a whiptail scorpion. Big long pincers. They look like they could do you some damage. They're actually fairly innocuous, no toxin to them. I got a couple of those guys in here. Here's one more. It's on my list of things I just think are super cool and neat. Did I say I like bugs? I like bugs, especially wacky, bizarre bugs like those guys. Oh, more toads. This is, I open this guy up without letting him jump away. This is another Asian toad. There he is. Oh, Mr. Toad. I like frogs too. Asian toads are just a really neat little terrarium frog. And the last cup out of this box is another Asian toad. Oh, he's pretty big. Look how big that guy is. Big old blinky eyes, nice and warty. Hello, look at my lumps and my bumps. Just pretty. I think I ordered another type of frog, but apparently we didn't get those. So we got those Asian toads and the those are poison dart frogs, and millipedes and crested geckos and whip scorpions. That's what we got today, along with feeder bugs. We got a whole new collection of crickets and mealworms and superworms and waxworms and all kinds of worms coming. So there we go. Alrighty, Matt from the Big River here. We got another episode of What's in the Box. This ought to be a fun episode because we have creepy crawly reptile type things in the box today. It's been a while since I placed this order, so I don't even remember for sure what's in here. I'm sure we're going to figure it out. Lots of frogs, as I remember right, and yes indeed. Right on top we have clown frogs. Super, super cool. Tree frog type frogs. And here's another tree frog. This is, looks like, they didn't mark the containers for me, but I'm pretty sure those are tiger leg monkey frogs. When they open their legs, they're really, really pretty. Top end here is all frogs, so we're going to go through a lot of frogs here. Next group are glass frogs. Another really cool little tree frog. Look at those eyes just floating there. Can you see them at all? So cool. Let's see. This looks like more tiger legs. More tiger legs. More clown frogs. Looks like we got pairs in here. So you got the dark one and the light colored one. Super cool. More glass frogs. Alright, now this isn't a frog. Let's see if they marked them for us. We have, looks like a rose hair tarantula in there. Or is that a curly hair? I forget what all I ordered. So, nice if they would have marked them, but we have a couple different types of tarantula in on this batch. Looks like it might have got cold. We'll see how it warms up. I believe we've got pink toes. Oh, yep, that's a pink toe right there. He looks good. Curly hairs, and there's one other special spider in there. If you're into spiders, there's a couple cool guys. Pink toes. These are giant pink toes and regular pink toes. Again, it'd been nice if they would have marked that, so it'd be a little easier to tell who's who. I'll have to mention that for the next batch. There's more clown frogs. This is cool frogs. Here we have Pac-Man Frogs. Got a bunch of different types of Pac-Man Frogs on this order. Got regular green Pac-Mans. Got some albino Pac-Mans. Alright, after a little interruption, we are back. We have to finish off what's in the box. Lots and lots of cool stuff. Right on top here, because I already shuffled things while in the break, we have a little tortoise. This is a Greek tortoise, which is a species of tortoise that really doesn't get that big. They're from a lot of parts of the Mediterranean, moderately temperate to tropical. Very cool, smaller tortoise, maybe 10 inches at the very max, but actually smaller than that is what you expect for a Greek tortoise. Next, we have a very pissed off male Jackson chameleon. I ordered a pair of Jackson chameleons. I think what we actually got was 2 males. I'm going to double check that, but that looks very, very distinctly like 2 very angry male Jackson chameleons. We'll get those guys set up and hydrated and make sure they're in good shape. But they're what they call the rainbow variety of Jackson chameleons. Look at the bright yellow on that guy. They are not happy, but that is normal for chameleons in shipping to be less than pleased with the world. I think they're less than pleased with the world when they're not being shipped. Next thing we have is a big spider. This is a Bondi, or Goliath bird-eating tarantula. We popped for a big, huge, amazing one. We can get smaller ones for less expensive, but he is a giant. Gotta be. With the wingspan, he's bigger than my hand. That is a cool, cool spider. All right, next up we have something that's not a spider. These are leopard geckos. I've been waiting for these guys to show up for quite a while. We got a pretty good selection of different morphs of leopard geckos in here. Here's some more different types of albinisms and color morphs. These are pretty much like standards there. That last one, it looked like there was a blizzard and a dark or an all yellow. The one that was shedding was kind of hard to tell. Look how orange this guy is. We said lots of leopard geckos on this shipment. Lots of different colors to choose from. There's one more group. One of these looks pretty much like a regular, which is great. I love the regular pattern, but all the morphs are fun too. Next out we have something else I've been waiting for. Oh, before we do that, psych. We have another batch of little leopard geckos, more morphs. And then we have some baby bearded dragons. I'm excited to get these too. We've got our adult in there, and you know, I'm not in a big hurry to get rid of Cupcake, our adult bearded, but I've got lots of babies to share. Baby bearded dragons are a little bit of a challenge when they're tiny to get them started and get them fat bellied. And if you don't get good stock to start with, they can go neurological. But if you do a good job on getting them started, make sure they have all their vitamin D and their UV, they can grow very fast and do very well. These are actually started babies. They're not just hatchlings. They're slightly larger than that, which I'm happy to be able to offer. Got some more Pac-Mans. These guys are different color morphs of Pac-Mans. They say 4-spot on that guy. I gotta look at the different types. SB, I'm not sure which that's standing for. A couple of them that say SB. Which, strawberry spot, maybe? I don't know. 4 spots and more 4 spots. Look at that bright green 4-spot guy. So pretty. And you already saw the Jackson. So that's it for this week's What's in the Box. We did get a big box of dubia roaches and hornworms. Came in today as well, so we got to restock on those. We're actually full up on bugs right now. We have all the different types of bugs and pinky mice and worms and everything that you're after. So we'll catch you on the next round of What's in the Box. We have a few other things going on over here at the Reptile Room that I'd love to share with you guys. Here's some video clips of some other cool things that didn't make the video or I just thought you'd enjoy.